I'm live. It's me, Nut the Peanut, and this is my hardcore Minecraft world. Oh no! I'm unmuted in the background. Whoops. I need to be muted in the background. That would help with things. Stuff and things. Okay. And this, and that is me. I have a crunch wrap from Taco Bell. Oh! Because I wanted nachos, but they didn't have nachos. Somehow they didn't have... They have everything that they would otherwise need to make the nachos. I'm guessing they don't have chips. And I'm like, how are you a fast food Mexican restaurant? And you don't have just... Like, they could have just used the Crunchwrap tostadas. I wouldn't have been upset with that. Oh yeah, there's a chicken in here. Hold on, one more. There's no longer a chicken in here. Okay. I do need some diamonds, as the title says. I need to duplicate this a couple more times. And the diamonds comes before the netherite. I did spend a little tiny teensy bit of time off camera. Sorting my chests. So now for the most part, except for like this one, and this one, and this one, they're mostly nice and sorted into what they are. Except that this needs to go up here. And I also spent a little bit of time off camera, basically deleting all the progress I made here. Because I went and read... Well, I think it was in my last stream, I read the passage of the book that I'm basing the city on that I'm gonna be building. And, I thought that there was a cliff. There is not a cliff. It is a series of hills and then a plateau. And I'm probably going to end up shoving it back a little bit. Like this way. And I moved my beacon over here as well. Because this is supposed to just be a series of hills and then a plateau, and this netherrack border up here is gonna be the river. This netherrack border here is gonna be the river running through. I'm basically gonna have to delete this mountain, which is a big part of why I moved my my beacon over here. Because if I had not moved my beacon over here, deleting this mountain would take forever. But I've decided that the first tower I want to build is not, in fact, the biggest tower. It is going to be the tower that's called Westwatch, which is purple and white. I want to build that one first because it's purple, I want it to be like where my nether portal and stuff is. And so I want to build that so that I can then sort of go into working on my my nether hub. So I'll probably build that tower. And then start a little bit on my nether tunnels before I move on to, like, the bulk of the other towers. Because I am going to need to get some infrastructure set up to even be able to begin to think about building all of these things. But first things first, I want to get my last 3 tools, my shovel, my axe, and my hoe, to that lovely netherite status. Just in case I accidentally throw them into a pool of lava, because that can happen. But I am gonna be... I don't know why I'm bothering to not just bust a hole into this every time I need to get into it. I'm, like, worrying about finding where I'm supposed to get in. Here's one of the holes. Because I'm gonna delete this mountain eventually. But I wanted to show you my creeper farm that I built in the last stream. At the very end of the last stream, if you missed that one. It is... It kind of works. It'll probably work a lot better when I have all of the caves in the general vicinity, lit up. But... can't really see in it from here very well. You can every once in a while. But yeah, so I want to go check on... because it does produce gunpowder. And there's 44 in there. And there's 44 in there. Oh, I did not mean to fill that bundle with rockets. But, I'm pretty much just gonna go... find a big cave and go down into it. I'm also kind of wondering if night vision would be a good idea. Because then I don't have to worry about torches, I can just cave. I might do that. I might make some night vision potions. I think max night vision is 12 minutes, isn't it? Or is it 8 minutes like fire resist? I do not know. One thing I do know is that there's fire resist in here. Oh, there's 3. No, those are 3. Those are not. I'm sorry. I have to... must make longer. My redstone's in my redstone box. I also need some redstone, so this will be a good excursion to go on. Well, I... acquire golden carrots with which to see. There's so much infrastructure stuff that I still need to do. It's like every time I do a task, I'm like, oh, there's this other infrastructure thing that I could probably do to make this go faster or be done in bulk easier. I'm gonna put those in there for now, because I want to kind of fill my potion box with the correct potions. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think 9 should be plenty of bottles. Do I absolutely need to be making this many night vision potions? Probably not. Oh, these aren't powered, it's fine. I could get blaze powder, but it doesn't take too long to make potions. And I can eat my crunch wrap. Not a blaze powder. Easily fixable. Okay, I could make this go just a little bit faster. Do this, and then this. Beautiful. So yeah, several streams ago, I talked about, like, what my ideas were for this cave. And then I decided, nah, I want to do a mega build instead. So we're gonna do a mega build instead. And many of the farms and stuff that I've already built are gonna have to somehow fit into that mega build. I might have to do some strange adaptations of my iron farm. Okay. Should be good. I'm gonna put these in my potion box. Put these in my potion box too. Yeah. I do have arrows. Okay, I make sure I had arrows. Okay. It's dark. I'm gonna sleep. And then I'm basically gonna fly off in the distance and look for large holes in the ground that go down to deep sleep. And I do want to go a little bit farther because I've explored a decent amount of what's under here, except for maybe... does this go all the way down to deep sleep? Kinda? Okay, okay. Well, I should probably drink this. There we go. Alright. I am taking the deep slate. I'm gonna take everything but silk touch, because it will just be more compact that way. Look at all this wood down here in this cave. I should probably put this on. Oh, hello. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Gotta do a little bit of a baddie ban of the bots. There's a lot of redstone down here. That's really nice. I'm gonna grab the gold too, just because it's a good thing to have. No. Okay. I don't need the bow. And honestly, I think the elytra can stay off my bar until I, like, need to fly. Well, there's a cave spider spawner up there. I didn't even notice. Yeah. Zombie Bombi. Hello, Zombie Bombi. Oh! Well, that's gonna spawn more zombies. Honestly, do not really... I don't care that much about it. Do I care enough about the zombie spawner to at least light it up? Okay, well, I don't want to be close enough that I'm maybe spawning cave spiders. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. Okay. Well, I guess I'm getting torches. Or some form of something. I mean... I don't have any torches. I'll use shroom lights. Why not? It's around here. And there's skeletons. Oh, hello, baby. I'm gonna put that there. Baby. Nope, baby. Baby. Dead. Hello? Okay, you can take a sword to the face, sir. Ooh. That's dangerous. Something that is a little harder to notice when you have night vision is the, lava. Hello? Excuse you, Mr. Zombie Zombie. Yo, can y'all stop? Okay. Let's do that. Depth Strider 1. Just gonna consolidate everything that's in here. Not really worried about any of this stuff. Okay. I mean, do I mark down the coordinates? I will plop the coordinates up on screen for a second, and then I will grab them later. No, I'm gonna write them down now, because if I don't, I'm gonna feel bad. Okay. Pretty sure that there are, like, way more efficient ways to farm zombies than with a, like, an actual zombie spawner. Sir. No. I do kind of wonder about how much he would have to shoot me for me to actually die. Oh, he despawned. These freaking zombies. Homie. Sir, you need to calm down. Yeah, I mean... That's about what I thought was gonna happen. There's a diamond over here. Yes, yes. I only have a minute 33 left of this night vision. Well, that's fine. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. There's a spider up there. Okay. I think that's at least all the easy diamonds that are in- Oh, there's that slime. Is he gonna jump off? Oh, he is. That's beautiful. Is that? No, that's gotta be less than 16 blocks away. I don't want to get poisoned, because stuff like that is stuff that makes it really easy to, like, die. Oh, I have the oozing effect, do I? No, that's night vision. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember how the heck I got in here, so that I can remember which direction to fly to get out. Oh, there's a diamond up there, though. Oh, I'm running out of night vision. We drink. Well, he's not getting up out of there. Here, you can, watch your friend's flesh go into the lava. So, yes. Yes, you seem to be wanting to kill me. Okay, need wings. I don't know. That doesn't seem super safe. Okay, this seems just slightly safer. Idiot! No! Dang it! Okay, hold on. We gotta float. Die! Okay, well, I'm here now. That's fine. Now I can get these diamonds. Is it that way? I don't even remember, like, which way to go to get out now. Oh, there's another diamond here. I'm glad I went in this tiny little hallway. You could theoretically go to the Nether and beat the Ender Dragon before, Is it that way? Is that the way I need to go? I think so. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's diamonds over there with those skeletons. Hello, skeletons. You're going to die so that I can get those diamonds. Yes. I love big caves like this. They're just so nice. You can just, like, and with night vision, you can just see all the diamonds everywhere. Might as well grab lapis, too. I mean, why not, right? Oh, yes. sometimes forget with night vision that y'all are aggro all the time. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit more, little bit more vulnerable when I don't have, my chest plate on. It's something that I'm getting into the habit of switching, because I never used to do that, even, like, back when I would play, hardcore on YouTube. I would, like, often, I wouldn't carry my chest plate with me like a lot of people do. Because I was like, oh, whatever, if I'm in danger, I can just fly away. But there are some times where it's better to be more durable than to be more mobile. Yep. Man, this cave is magnificent. Like, there's diamonds everywhere. No, don't explode, please. I would like your gunpowder. And an even greater thing about this is I have, totems, so I don't have to worry, like, too much. I mean, I'll still worry a little bit. Okay. Yum yum, delicious diamonds. They probably taste like, rocks. Honestly, they probably taste like rocks. I was gonna say they probably taste like ramen candy, and then that was fun. I remembered that most people probably don't know what ramen candy is. It is a Japanese candy that I get at these cute little Japanese corner stores that are, it's called Daiso Japan. I think they sell them at, like, Asian markets, too. But they're kind of like Smarties, except they're more like melt in your mouthy. I like them a lot, but I like chalky, powdery kind of candies. There's lava there. You, sir, can go that direction. Away from me. Is there lava here? Yeah. Okay. There's a couple spots where I know there's diamonds I want to grab. Yeah. Zombie. There's a guy around the corner here. Yes, hello. How much night vision do I have left? A minute 20. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to be grabbing redstone too. I keep forgetting about that. I need much redstone. It'll be nice to just have a lot of it. Not have to worry about until I can maybe like find a witch hut and get a witch farm going. I would like to eventually have like every kind of farm. It would be pretty cool. You know, like, as much as I would like to design all those farms myself, I would have to, like, really... I mean, I could put that amount of effort into learning enough mechanics to design my own farms. Like, I know that for iron farms, but I don't really know much about it for like witch farms and raids and stuff. Okay, hold on. It's about to get dark again. I'm so glad it warns me so long before. Okay. Well, I need to get more out. The empty bottles in here. I'm gonna grab a couple more. And I'm gonna grab... Whoops. I didn't grab my box. Okay, box. Oh, I need to put a bunch of crap in here. Let's just grab a black shulker. And put all my random stuff in there. Not my... like my monster drops and stuff like that. No, just the random stuff I have in my inventory because I didn't bother to clean out my inventory. Okay, that can be there for now. Did I not? Okay, no, I did put my thing away. Is lava there? Skeleton. Okay, he's dead now. I go in here. This is an iron vein. I'm just looking around for like quick diamonds. I'm not gonna stay in this little spaghetti cave. I do only have a limited amount of sight. Nope. Diamond up there. There's a diamond down there. There's diamonds, I think, around this, like over here. Okay, I have to get up to that one. Okay. Oop, that's gonna update all that gravel. All that, what, like 5 gravel? 6 gravel? 7 gravel? This is an iron vein, which is really nice. I mean, I have 30, diamond ore. And 53 redstone ore. There we go. Okay. Let's go find another cave. I came out a very different way that I came into that cave. But we're gonna go off this direction. And I guess try to find a big cave in the snowy biome. Oh, this is an ocean. I guess we're flying over this ocean. Hello, True Gamer. It is going well. I am doing some diamond mining. I have 31 ore right now. I'm just keeping them all silk touched for currently, so that, they're just more compact, easier to carry that way. Mining with, night vision. Because it's, oh hey, there's a mushroom island here. This'll be a nice, safe place to mine if I can see, like, an actual open hole into a cave. I don't think that there is one. No, there isn't. That's so sad. I'm really just looking for easy cave openings more than anything else. But I have to get to another continent first because this is all very cold and very icy and very watery. I don't have water breathing, so underwater mining is not in the cards for me. And my PNG tuber I think is lagging because I'm loading chunks. Okay, this might be the ticket right here. Woo. I cannot see down to deep slate, so maybe on this side. No, I just see into water. Oh, there's a big old cave right there. Maybe it goes all the way down to deep slate? Maybe not. We shall see. Also, I have no idea of knowing what time it is. Because I have night vision on. It could be nighttime. No, it's not nighttime. There's no monsters on the surface. That goes down to bedrock. Not bedrock, deep slate. I don't know if it goes down far enough to deep slate. Yeah, no. No, it doesn't go down far enough. Not far enough, not immediately enough. There's an igloo here, though. I'm not gonna worry about the igloo. I'm really not gonna worry about the igloo. I just want a big cave that goes all the way down into deep slate, and I would like it to not be snowing. This is very distracting. There might be a big cave here. Hello? Are you a big cave? Doesn't look like it. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, no. This is not a big cave. Ow, okay. Well, I must eat. There's a big old ravine here. That ravine doesn't do anything for me. A creeper and a zombie. I want to see all the way down in a deep slate. This is promising. Ooh, dripstone. And I'm about to run out of night vision. It's okay, is it getting dark? I would like to know if it's getting dark. It does not look like it. Okay. Well, I am a little bit concerned about flying in dripstone. Oh, this doesn't even go, like, that far down. Okay, nope, hold on, nope. This doesn't even go super far down. This is such a nice cave. Ugh, why doesn't it go far enough down? That's okay. It's fine, I'll find another nice cave that goes all the way down. There's always extras. I would honestly prefer to be in the rain than in the snow, so we're going this way. The rain is so much less visibility blocking. I mean, I have enough diamonds for my purposes, but it would be nice to have more. It'd also be nice to have more redstone. That's honestly, like, the big thing, is the redstone. Ooh, hello. Hello, what have we here? Do you go down to deep slate? Ooh, kind of. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, this is gorgeous. Absolutely wonderful. Am I gonna remember how to get out of here? Absolutely freaking not. Oh, hello, diamond. Oh, hello, lava. That's a lot of lava. That's like nether levels of lava. Okay, well. Very thankful in that moment that I had not forgotten to put my elytra on. Oh yes, hello. You seem like you would like to fight. And you do not have a very good chance. Because I am a player character. And that comes with certain advantages. Like having an actual human brain. Which some might argue is not an advantage. I'm grabbing gold too, just because it's nice to have gold. Especially because eventually I will probably be wanting to do, more, like, villager trading, and with the trading be zombificating and de-zombificating. I keep forgetting that when I am doing night vision, there can be things that have spawned in places that I've already been. But I'm also not worried about lighting these caves up that I'm going to, because they're far enough away that they're not going to be affecting spawn rates at my farms. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I still have my elytra on before I try to fly down there. Okay. Well. There's so much lava, holy crap. That's just a lot of lava. A lot of lava. Oh. Okay. I like grabbing the bits of XP for my soak touch pick. Oh, yes, diamonds. More diamonds. We love to see it. There's a witch over there. And a bunch of zombies up there that seem to be aggroed on something. I think there's diamonds over there, and there's diamonds there, and there's diamonds there. I don't think I'm gonna worry about getting that one because the likelihood of it being a single vein just makes me think that it's not worth it compared to, like, what I'd have to go through to get that. Yeah, I guess I could land on top and then mine down, but meh. It's not worth it when I could just find a different cave that has, like, a ton more diamonds in it. I am at the point where I should probably put this on. I'm gonna pop this creeper. Oh. Apparently not. I'm gonna get over here. And I cannot see the creeper. I would like this creeper to not be alive. I would like this creeper to not be alive. There's gotta be something inside this for it to have formed this way, I think. Okay. There's something. Am I about to lose my night vision? I'm not. It looked very, very pulsatey for a moment. Can I? Oh, no, you need to die. Not sneak up on me. Okay, can I reach these from here? I cannot. Pillar up. enough that the only thing that can hurt us is a skeleton. And I am curious about, like, what's going on up here. So, first of all, I'm gonna grab my subtouch pick. Okay, I want to know if there's something inside here. Is there really not anything in this? I was so, like, so expecting it to be... Ow, I'm not. I don't have my elytra on. I was expecting it to be, like, full of water or something. But it's just... weird. I should eat. I should throw this into the lava. Or not, but I should eat. Definitely should eat. I need to eat in real life. I have a bit of food that I haven't finished. And I need to night vision. Okay. You know, I'm getting a decent amount of stuff. Oh, there's a diamond. Maybe multiple diamonds? 'Tis multiple? Yes. Amazing. There's lava over here somewhere. So I'm gonna avoid that gravel. Oh, dang it. I mined those with my fortune pick. That's fine. This is so sketchy. I was like, I could fly across that technically, but I'm not gonna try. Just the tiniest bit worried about this. Oh. Never mind. Not really that worried about this anymore. Okay. I wonder if they did a thing with shadows near lava, where, like, if you're near lava, the shadows will look blue, so that it does that, color contrasty thing that it does in the end. The end flashes. Hello? Sir? Why do you run? Why do you run from me? Hopefully I'm gonna get several stacks of redstone, dust from this. I could have sworn I saw, like, a little patch of diamonds over here when I was over on that side. There's diamond up there, but... I'd have to pillar up a lot. The rest of it is gonna be stacked, yes. Hello, T-Sarge, how you doing? I hope that you're having a good day. I'm just doing a little after-work Minecraft stream since I, don't work as late on Sundays. I'm gonna ignore these zombies and go pick up this gunpowder. Yeah, y'all are super scary. Oh, hello. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I would like to be in a different way currently, which would be this way. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember how the heck I got out of here. Is it up here? No, it's not up there. Rainy AF, but got to stay inside with the animals, so it was relaxing. That is lovely. Always love getting to hang out with some animals. Okay, well, at least I am sorta up. I will dig out from here. Eat to recover health. Oh, I'm still pretty low. This might take a little bit. That's what's up. Yeah. I would love to have a dog, but I have student loan debt, and my, the pet deposit for my apartment complex is $400. Like, I could probably, figure out something to like, get one of them emotional support animal thingies, but I'm like, it's, you know, as much as I want to have it, I would like to have a dog. It is, I would probably pay about as much in, like, how, whatever you need to get from a psychologist to have them give you the emotional support animal thing. Then I could pay to just get my stuff. Okay, I think I'm good to just go back. I have, what, like, almost a stack of tea. Sure. I think I have, yeah, like, 41 deep slate diamond ore. Almost 2 stacks of redstone. So I wasn't really going for the lapis. A decent amount of gold. I think, yeah, I'm going back in the direction of my base. Hello, giant tower of ice. I'd recommend it to chinchilla. High upfront cost for cage and purchase, but they're easy to entertain and appease with food, chew sticks, and raisins. That would be awesome. The biggest problem is, see what I tell people about my, just thingy there. I'm not going to worry about that right now. A lot of people are like, oh, well, they usually don't do animals in cages. Well, the actual wording in my lease agreement is any living creature. So, like, they would charge me $400 to keep a goldfish. It's ridiculous. And it's like, I feel like there's gotta be something illegal about it, because they could technically use that wordage to, like, fine people for breaking their lease if they have cockroaches in their apartment. Like, if they just have, like, regular pests. Because that's any living creature. This seems incorrect. I think I need to be going this way a little bit. Probably cross this ocean and then I will be back home. There's another ocean monument and holy crap, where did this thing come from? Where have you been all my life, Mushroom Island, with this thing right next to it? Okay, well, I'm marking the coordinates of this thing down. Hello, brown mushroom, thank you. Alright, we're writing down these coordinates. Ocean Monument. 143 and 212. That cannot be far from my home. Extra 200k deposit for the 500 German merchants we found in your room. Yeah. And they have a regular, 104, so I would have to go back this way. Is this actually this is actually super close to my base. Actually, like, no, wait, I have to go this way. This is actually, like, have I really, the regular, 104? Yeah. New quote. I do need to add, a lot of those commands and stuff. I just have not gotten around to it yet. Where in the world am I? I'm so confused. Where the heck am I? Okay, this has gotta be... No. Hold on, what in the world? Have I left the world I'm... Oh, no. This is the I'm in the correct place. This is the pillager outpost. I'm just a little bit further this way. Why did I get so confused? That's so strange. Well, that's, like, seriously not far from me, which is pretty nice. Anyway, yeah, mega build stuff possibly happening in the future. I do need to tear down this tower. I'm not gonna do that yet. Down we go! There is a different kind of tower that I would like to tear down. And why not do it, like, right here? At the Tower of Diamond Ore that I'm about to mine. I'm gonna fix my inventory first. Am I? No. Well, I'm not gonna fix my inventory in the one true peanut left the server. Yeah. I just somehow miraculously got into a different world. While streaming from the same world the entire time. I don't know why I have 2 tough in there. Just do that for now. I don't know where those 2 individual diamonds came from. I must have mined one of my diamond ores with the fortune pick. The best kind of tower. Tower of diamond ore blocks that you get to then mine with a fortune pick. This is not that impressive of a tower. But I also don't want to do the redstone yet, because it's gonna be... You know what? Grab my redstone box. I'll put these... That in there. That in there. That in there. For now, I will sort it later. I usually do, like, a little bit of sorting, like, after the stream is over. I will, like, sort out my inventory, and then, like, turn off my computer and go to bed, usually. Depending on how late I'm streaming. I just want my tower to be slightly more impressive. There we go. I'm gonna get so much redstone from this. Most of it's gonna fall on the floor. To the diamonds. It'll be interesting to see how many diamonds I get from 41 ore. I can't even pick everything up. Hold on. Control Q. Yeah, okay. Okay, well that's 26. So, stacking 26 diamonds. From 41 ore. Oh, that's gonna be more redstone than I can fit in this box. Will it be? No. Exactly enough redstone for me to fit in that box. So now, oh, I can duplicate this a couple more times. Need netherrack. I have plenty of netherrack. Okay, so I should be able to do that, and my hoe, and still have one left over just in case. So put that there. Well, I can put all these in here because I don't have the netherite. You go in here. The gold can just be gold. Looks like gold ore for now. And then down here is my lapis. Okay, I can put the netherrack back. And then I guess we can go do some exploding in the nether. Not me explode, but exploding of other things. Making other things explode. Gotta hydrate. Drink mostly soda today because we were having a cookout at work because it's Memorial Day weekend. Okay. It's darkening outside. Okay. So, one of the things I want to do is kind of mark out where I want all the towers to be, which is gonna be a little hard to do. Oh, no, you stay in my hand. You are now rotated. And I think the towers are gonna end up going more up here, and then I'm gonna terraform out behind them a little bit. Not a little, well, it's gonna be a little bit compared to the sheer amount of terraforming I'm going to have to do for this project. But in reality, it's not. It's still gonna be a lot. This whole thing's gonna be a lot. I just feel the need to do this, and then like put this one there, I guess. Okay. Because it's the river, and then the hill, and then it's hills. And I'm gonna say not, like... Probably not, it's like tiered hills, so I'm thinking it's tiered from, like, this end. So, like, over here, it'll be, like, tiered hills going up and sort of around, and then on the top, there's a plateau, which is where the towers sit. But I'm gonna have to have enough room in the hills to build, like, a lot of big fancy manors, because it's meant to be, like, the nobility district. And so probably I'm gonna use, like, from here all the way to maybe, like, back here. Even behind this. And then probably, like, around here, maybe. Like, this spot where this water is gonna be where the towers sit, but they're gonna be, like, up several blocks above. And so instead of being on top of that, they're gonna be further behind. Which is why this needs to be torn down, because this is higher than it's gonna be. It's actually gonna be. But the biggest reason that I came over here was to go down here, which I can do from up here, and I feel like every time I go down in here, I should just, like, dig out one thing. Mainly because there is, gunpowder in here. This is where my creeper farm is. Which is kind of a creeper and, bat farm. A little bit. I just need to put my totem of undying in my loft hand before I flew out of that, just in case. Huh. This is going pretty well. Much sand is required for TNT. Okay. TNT. That's... I mean, it's gonna have to be enough. Why did I... Oh, yeah. I made a box. It's like the box of stuff that is often useful. Okay. This should be good for a little bit. Doing this. That's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. The sand can go where it is meant to go, which I believe is like right here. Yep. Okay. Into the nether. To acquire just a little bit more netherite, I need shovel, axe, and hoe. I can get the serious dedication achievement. I don't even know where my hoe is. I think it's in my useful stuff thing. Yeah. Yeah, there's my hoe. Yeah, my occasionally useful stuff box. So, and I already have, I think, yeah, I already have 1 scrap. So, in total, I need 4, 8, 11. 11 ancient debris. Which is not too much. But it's definitely enough that I doubt 18 TNT is gonna be enough. Oh. Yeah, see, y'all give me gunpowder too. I already dug a lot under here. I want to try and find a place where there's not so much lava everywhere. Okay, I think that this is maybe going to be my ideal location. Please don't walk directly in front of me, zombified piglins. Okay. I want to get down to the level I want to be at before I drink my fire resist, just in case. He'd be at level 15. I think I mined at level 18 last time, which might have been why I didn't have super great luck. Okay, hold on. Shovel. Okay. Okay, this should be good. Okay, I think I can light this now. Just like run back a little ways, and I am going to drink one of these here fire resist potions. Kind of surprised that didn't open up any ancient debris. Or any lava. It also didn't open up any ancient debris, but that's not as surprising. Well, there's a little bit of lava. But yeah, no ancient debris from that. Huh. Okay. 'Tis fine, 'tis fine. Okay, there we go. Go away. Get away. Yeah, okay. Guess we'll go this way. 13. 4. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is fine. Guess I'm going this way instead. Okay, 13, 14, 15. Can I stop being on fire? Thank you. Well, this is a lot more lava. And the same amount of ancient debris, which is none. Yeah, still just no ancient debris. That's good. Nice, fantastic. I didn't want any ancient debris anyway. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, well, I'm a little curious that this way is a basalt delta, and I think that's the only nether, biome I haven't been in yet, so... Yeah, hot tourist destinations! I'm not actually gonna dig that way to get, netherite, because... Yeah, just generally not happening in that biome. Do want to see, I've got 3 minutes of fire resist left. Turning for the blackstone. Oh, hello. This might take a little bit. Oh, hey, hello, ancient debris. Okay, can I pick you up, though, please? Is there another one? No, but there is some lava. Go away. Okay, I only need, like, 10 more. I needed 11, now I only need 10. And I don't have enough TNT. I don't like being on fire. Is that an ancient debris? No, it's still sand. Hello. Guess I'm just floating in the lava. Okay. Gonna run into the gold, I might as well mine it. Just in case. Yeah, okay. I'm like, how long is this blackstone? Okay, if I don't get another one soon, I'm probably gonna just call it and go back home. And I thought that would. I thought saying that would give me a little bit more luck. Oh, come on, gravel. Okay, so this gravel's a party pooper. Wow. Okay. Fine. Be that way, gravel. No, there's the basalt delta. I don't want to go into the basalt delta, so we're gonna go this way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fire resisted right now. Which, I mean, I should, just to be super duper safe. Take that fire res. Take my medicine. Fire resistance medicine. Okay. This way. Oh. Okay, I get to a point where I have to turn again. That's not gravel. Then I will stop. Unless I find another ancient debris. But I feel like really I just need to, like, wait until I have more, TNT. It's probably gonna have to be it. Okay, This isn't a turn moment, this is a delete the lava and keep going moment. This is also a delete the lava and keep going moment. Okay, that works. Gets me a little bit more inventory space. It's gonna immediately get filled up with netherrack. I'm having less luck here than I was in the last last time. Like, last time I was finding one, like, every couple minutes. This time it's like I found one, and I've been at this for... how long? I don't even remember. I don't even remember how long I've been in this... this endless mining of netherrack to try and find the, like, 10 more ancient debris that I need to finish my set of netherite tools. I'm still going in a straight line. I've been going in a straight line for a little bit. Duh. Oh, I think this is Basalt Delta. Yeah, unfortunate. Alright, well, up and out we go. If I can. Ah, indeed. That just seems to be how things go around here. Up and out. Nope. I mean, I do have one more fire resist potion. I could theoretically swim up through the pool of lava. But, eh. But then it's like, who knows how far I'd have to swim once I get up there. At least 2 blocks. That's got, yeah, that's got fun times above it. Okay, I really just want to get, like, the platform built where the top of my, like, tower is gonna be, and then I can build my nether hub portals. I think if I go this way... yeah, all of this is despawning, so this is the way. This is the way to go. Hopefully it's the correct way. The way that will lead me to wonderful, happy, fun things, and not things that want to kill me. I think this is the proper way. And then this way, somewhat. I do kind of wonder, can I just bridge to like stairway up out of here, please? Maybe, possibly. This is magma blocks. How many? I have 2 more minutes of fire resist. Can I go this way? Oh, I might be able to go up this way. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay. I think above lava level at least. Which is a good sign. I'm about 500 blocks away from where I spawned, but... Okay, I think I'm at a point where I can mine in a straight line and eventually I'll break through into open nether. I'm gonna have to fly for a decent amount of time. Okay. I need to go that way. Oh dear. This is unfortunate. Oh, no, it's actually fine. Hello, Nether Fortress. Ooh, okay, cool. Beautiful. I got one ancient debris. Goodness gracious. You know what? I will just have to work on making my creeper farm more efficient by making my creeper farm more efficient. Now, the best thing I can really do to make my creeper farm more efficient is to dig it down. Dig it down. Okay. Don't listen to me. I am... Well, I would like it if you'd listen to me. That would actually be pretty nice. I'm gonna take the purple blocks and I'm gonna put them back in here where I had unsorted them from. And then, I guess, I'll put nether quartz in here, I think. Bop. And this can go here as well. Ancient debris will go up top here, because it's very, very rare. We have the nether quartz ore blocks, but meh. Alright. So... I believe I am finally going to actually mark out where things are gonna go. For real this time. So, this area that I'm going to be working on is in the book called the Alsagrante Slopes. And these pillars are now no longer going to be a cliff, but this is probably going to be about where the plateau sits. That the towers are going to be on. Because I do want the plateau to be a little bit higher up, because I want, like, if you're down... Like, say you're down here, way over here, on the docks, like, over in this area. And if my render distance was far enough, I'd want you to be able to be down here and see the land that the towers are sitting on top of, and not even, like, just the towers. Like, you would be able to sit here and see the plateau that the towers are on, which I can probably... Let's see. I don't know if I can... I don't know if could I get my render distance high enough? I probably can. Let's do 20. Is 20 gonna be... Okay, I can see that from here. So, yeah, about that high. About that high, I think. Or maybe, like... that high. So I'm gonna go land over here. Let's see, so it doesn't seem to be messing with my frame rate too much. So about right here. Maybe a little bit higher. I'll go up like a couple more blocks. Maybe like here. And so I will write this y coordinate down, which is gonna be y equals whatever the coordinate is that I can't see right now, 104. So y equals 104 is gonna be where the towers are standing. But, like I said earlier, they're going to be a little bit farther back. So they're going to be, like, back here. So the river's going to cut through from there, down, around this mountain. And I'm probably actually going to move it down that way, because that lines up with the map a little bit more, if it goes more, a little bit more out, and a little bit more, like, to where that sugarcane is. And then not quite in line with the end of the thing. Because that's not really the end of the river. It goes up and there's a waterfall from like up there. So I think what I'm going to do is go to this pillar here and hope that I can land on it. Oh yeah! I'm awesome. Is this Y104? It's not Y104. So let's dig this down to Y104. Nope. Okay, cool. Because this plateau is going to come up and it's going to do sort of this thing. There's going to be a waterfall here. Okay, so that's going to be kind of about where the waterfall is. And I think this is going to slope back down in that direction. So this is, I'm not going to mess with this right now. But this part, so like this end is going to go, it's going to come out a little bit so that it doesn't look weird that there's a, I don't know why I'm using stone for this and not dirt, because like dirt would be probably a better option. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna go get dirt, because I feel like dirt would be a better option for doing this. I'm also gonna sleep so that it's not nighttime. I have so much dirt. Not nearly enough dirt to do this project, but... Oh, I didn't sleep like I said I would. I'm gonna sleep. Eh. Oh, I can't pick that up anyway. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to pick it up. My inventory's full. So maybe it'll be one block higher, just because I don't want to have to worry about this. So I think that maybe there will be a little cliffage going on, like here, as it goes around. Or like, as it goes around with the... right here, and then it'll go and it'll slope back down this way. But anyway. Just put dirt on top of this, and I'm gonna place one grass block here. Just because it'll be nice to have it be grass. Eventually. Okay. And so this, like, where the waterfall is coming from is going to be the plateau. I think it might make it go up a couple blocks. Because this is basically the... I am gonna make it come up a couple blocks, because the waterfall is coming from a lake, essentially. Or not a lake, but like maybe like a pond or something. Some sort of spring. Some sort of like spring something. At least is what it looks like in the thing. But I believe... I don't even really know right now how I want it to be shaped. I guess I'll figure it out as I go. But this even is gonna go out more. Because this is gonna have to go out into at least enough of a sized lake that it doesn't seem weird. No, okay, it's fine. I will come back and texture this later. I just want to get, like, rough shapes in. Oh, whoops. Just throw one of my dirt down onto the floor. Down onto the ground. Into the water. Hello. Elytra, please. Okay. So I don't know exactly how I'm gonna want this to be shaped, like, as a pond type dealie? And I might want this part to kind of overhang a little bit, cliff-wise. And it's gonna have to slope down from here, from where the waterfall hits, down as the river goes out to the ocean. But I'll figure most of that out as I go. Okay. So I don't really feel like this is enough of a pond yet. Needs to be, like, at least one block higher. But I think one more block would be fine, and then if I drop this one block down... placing dirt. Okay. I think if I bring this one block higher, it's gonna be tall enough to not look weird. Hello! Y'all. Can I hit him from here? I did. Excuse me, sir. I would like you to perish. Yo, okay, he's locked onto me now. I do think that it would be a cool idea, if, like, once I have the city mostly finished, to, like, move in villagers and different mobs and stuff. The main ones being, so, of course, the city has, like, you know, the like, nobility districts, which are what I'm probably gonna be making first, because I'm probably gonna build, like, the plateau with the towers, and that's gonna be my main base. And then everything's gonna kind of flow out from there, and I'll build the noble districts around the towers, and then I'll build, like, the districts around those as it sort of radiates out. And what I kind of wanted to do was, because the, in the book that the city is based on, the sort of, like, fashion for the nobles is, like, bright, summery colors, like orange, like, reds and oranges and stuff. And so I thought it would be funny if, like, in the, or, like, cute or something, if in the nobility districts we have the savannah villagers that are dressed in, like, those, like, reds and oranges. And then in, like, the poorer districts we have, like, the normal plains villagers that are wearing, like, the brown and maybe a couple nitwits here and there. And then in, like, the districts where there are people of ill repute, you know, it's them criminals and stuff, they would be, like, have the illagers there. And maybe even, like, a zombie villager here and there. Might be kind of fun. I'd have to do a lot of getting pillagers to, break their crossbows without dying in the process. Probably gonna end up making it look like this is some sort of, like, magical spring. That is, like, constantly flowing water for the waterfall, because I feel like without that, the waterfall's gonna look a little weird. It's gonna be like, oh, where's all the source water for this coming from? Okay, I do want to let this silly little bit of grass that I placed in a place where I know that I'm gonna put water, I want to let it spread up to the top layer. So that I don't have to worry about knowing that it is going to need spread water. Hello, zombie that's aggroed on me from way up there, way down there. That's fine. Gonna have this part. I'm not gonna worry too much about this side yet, because this side is gonna be like frivolous for now. I want to get enough of it to where I know a rough outline of what this plateau is gonna be. I'm gonna have to shave the top several blocks off of that. But I want to at least know where the outline of the plateau is going to be so that I can place the towers, or at least markers for where I want the towers to go. And I'm kind of wishing now that I didn't lock my maps. That's fine. Okay. So, I kind of want to... Well, I'll wait until I run out of dirt. Well, I can place a couple of these to sort of get grass going. Because I do want the top couple layers to be dirt, at least visible from the outside. So this kind of works out a little bit. Alright. So now we are at Y107, which is fine. I will mark that down. Y equals 107. Okay. And do plateau. The plateaus usually involve cliffs, I think. But I do kind of want it to curve back this way at least a little bit. Because I want it to I want it to go in for where the waterfall is, but then I want it to sort of follow the flow of the river around. But not too much. But I want to have, like, a decent amount of space, because these towers are going to be really freaking tall. And so I want there to be, like, enough space for there to be a decent amount of space between them, but also for them to also be decently wide. Like, wide enough that I can, you know, put stuff in them, because it's going to be my base. Although my big storage system is probably going to be underneath, and the main access to it is going to be through, the main tower in the middle, Raven's Reach. I feel like it's gonna be a lot better to visualize this once this mountain is gone, but I want to do this, and I don't want to do that right now. Oh, okay. We shall continue. Well, you know what would make it easier to visualize? Maps. Maps would make this a whole lot easier to visualize. And I can acquire maps fairly easily because I have cartographer villagers. No, I picked up the rotten flesh. Thought I would be gone long enough that I wouldn't pick up the rotten flesh. There's an ominous bottle. in one of these stupid little things. I should keep these. I should keep all of these. Whenever I kill, like, one of these guys and just have, like, a hall where I put all of my pillager banners. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, maps. Which I need... Well, do I need emeralds for them? I don't think I do. But the thing I do need to do is go to sleep. Okay. Axe. Might as well fix it. I need to zombify my cartographers so that I can get maps for just 1 emerald. Okay. So I'm gonna get some maps, just a few of them. So it's a little bit easier to visualize the shaping of my little plateau up here that I'm building. It's a stupid little terraforming, start of a stupid little terraforming project. Stupid, really big terraforming project. It's gonna take a long time. Okay, map. What does map give me? Okay, that is kind of cool though. But it is definitely not like following the general curve of the river. That's gonna look so cool when it's full of water. Okay, well. That's really the only map that I need. I kind of want it to be in my other hand. But also I don't want to, you know... Okay, so this is gonna have to go out a little, just like definitely some more in this direction. Maybe I don't want it to follow the curve of the river. I'm so, like, blah with, terraforming and trying to envision something that is the capstone of a city that's not here yet. But like that is definitely not going to be enough space for the noble districts. So yeah, I think this is going down. I think I'm going to have to build like the other side of this. Because the thing is about a plateau is it's usually kind of curved out on top. It's mostly flat. I'm gonna pause this for a second and bring up the map of the city that I'm trying to build. I unfortunately am not going to be throwing it up for y'all because I don't have like sources set up for that yet. But I am going to grab it for me and just put it in an itty bitty little window. Put it in an itty bitty little window over here on my other monitor. Goodness gracious, my ears are ringing. That's not fun. Alright. Okay, so the towers are decently far away from the waterfall. And they're kind of in front of it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing that. Maybe I need to push the waterfall back. Or no, I really don't. So, here's the thing. We're at y equals 107. We're like here. Right here. Okay, I have a decent amount of blocks that I would like to keep in my inventory. So, this is going to be a black shulker box full of dirt. I think it's going to be significantly easier that there. Yes, I have done some de-dirting of the top of this hill. Go away, seeds. Just want to de-dirt the top of this hill. At least until, like, down to the Y level that I need. Okay. That's mostly at the level that I want. Be awesome if it wasn't raining. all this dirt. I'm gonna need all this dirt and more. Oh, there's even dirt down there. Okay, fine. Ooh, okay, cool. So now, the map. And getting all the seeds out of my inventory. Ay. Oh, hello, one piece of dirt. Please don't spawn a seed. It spawned a seed. It can stay there. Okay. So this... But sort of curve... Do you... Cease. Okay. How do I expand a map? Do I add more paper to it? I kind of want to expand this map. Well, I need a cartographer's table. Where's paper? Do I have no paper? I guess I have no paper. Just grab some of my absurd amount of sugarcane that I have growing. Okay. Yeah, look, I can fill my thing with flint. Okay, cartographer's tables. I don't know why I did that. And I could have just gone in this little stupid little door I have over here. Okay. I can make you bigger, right? Yes. Can I make it even bigger? Okay. Oh, it's gonna not have expanded it in the direction that I would have liked it to have expanded it, is it? Yes. No, it's not. Wishing more that it would have expanded it, like, that way and that way. But that's kind of what I get. Well, that's not what I had in mind. I think I even am seeing even less of this that I wanted to see. Okay, well, I'll do this, and then I'll do this side. There we go. So now I have both. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe right about... all of the no dirt that I have in my inventory right now. Yes, yes, there we go. Okay, so I'm thinking over here, plateau starting about here. Maybe, like... about here? I think that's... yeah. I think that's good. .107. That's the height. Can I pillar, please? I can't pillar, apparently. Oh, 7. No, wait. That's 7. Okay. Cool. Well, I need to sort of follow that line this away a little bit. Okay. Something a little bit more. Ooh, I kind of like the shape of that, actually. It's not super round. But I'm also a little worried about it becoming not as irregular. Okay. So that's nice. It needs a little work, I think, over on this side. And maybe, like, here. To make it a little bit less regular looking. Okay, does that look a little bit more natural and a little bit less like a diagonal? I think it does. Okay. This side needs a little love with the looking too regular thing. There's a little bit that goes out right here. Why? No particular reason. Just because I feel like I want it to do that. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of filling this in that needs doing. Okay, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna need cobblestone at some point. Might as well go ahead and acquire some of it. Okay, so this looks kind of nice. I'm for it. I'm for it. And it's gonna go that way, and it's gonna start sloping down. And it's gonna be mostly cliffy. It's gonna be a little bit rounded on the top here, and then it's gonna sort of mostly cliff down until it gets to the falling. Until it gets to where it hits the slopes. The also grande slopes. And I haven't any rockets. I'm gonna take the axe out, put the food there. Well, let's use my singular carrot. Okay, hold on, I want to check on my creeper farm, and as I check on my creeper farm, I am going to do this. $33. There's nothing on this side. Oh, there's a gunpowder over there. So there will be some stuff on this side. I thought I just saw something green. Oh, it was probably that grass block. Oh, there's a dying creeper over there. Haha. And there's this. Hold on, that makes me kind of want to do that. I'll worry about that later. Put this in here. There's a 36 on this side and then nothing on this side. I'm like, wow, what is this? Oh, this poor minecart is stuck. Poor minecart, how did you get stuck? Does he have any gunpowder in him? Oh, he's got 30, okay. I probably unloaded the chunk. Okay, I think he's gonna hit the... Are you gonna hit the thing? Okay, cool. Oh, hi. I do not want to be really where you could possibly see me. Okay, cool. Well, he's got a lot of gunpowder to pick up. He's about to come grab one of them. And he should hopefully come grab these ones. He probably broke when I unloaded the chunks. That happens with minecart-based collection systems sometimes. When you unload like one chunk as the cart's traveling through it, it'll break. He can't possibly have dropped all of the gunpowder he has off. Interesting. Well, that's fine. Okay. Up I go. Into the darkness. and over to acquire sleep in the game because I must sleep. Then I can maybe, now that I have the plateau kind of marked out, I can mark out where I want the towers to be. It's a very, like, circular area. Mostly. And there's another river. I forgot about the other river. So up here... I'm gonna go, like, way up here. Can I turn off clouds? I'm gonna turn off the clouds while I'm up here. Clouds off. Okay. So that and that is not super circular. But it doesn't need to be, because it's mainly the river part that's circular. The part that the towers are on doesn't need to be circular. It just needs to make some slight sense. And I need to have enough space that I can put the other district between the plateau and the river, which is just marked out with netherrack right now. So, I believe this big old plateau, see the river is like, I think it's gonna come up here, and then there, and then this is about where the other river is gonna cut through. Because there's another river that kind of comes up, I'm guessing, that cuts through this way, which could be this. I could turn into that river. And then this is all probably going to end up getting terraformed over. All of this stuff here. For now, I just need a place to put the towers. So my biggest concern is the place to put the towers. Which I think for now, I might just do this in a straight line that way. So stuff like this that only slightly makes me wish I was playing Bedrock, because in Bedrock I could just like place... There's probably a mod that I can use to do that, but... I don't know. I'm always iffy about mods in hardcore, and also I'm playing on the snapshot, so... like, but snapshot 8. Yep. Which, if I had known that it was gonna be as long as it's probably gonna be until this full version gets released, I probably wouldn't have started playing this one on the snapshot, but... Also, one of the towers I'm building, I'm probably gonna use Cinnabar for. And I learned that Cinnabar is an animated block, which is pretty cool. There we go. That's a little bit faster. No, I'm out of dirt. Wow. I'm running out of dirt. Goodness gracious. Imagine running out of dirt. Couldn't be me. Because none of the towers are supposed to be behind the falls. They're all in front of the falls. Which kind of puts a damper on things, because the falls is here, and then it's supposed to go, like, way out in front, but I can't do that. Well, it's not that I can't, and don't want to. The less terraforming I have to do, the better, in my opinion. Although I'm already, like, you know, making an entire plateau and then, probably deleting the majority of a continent. At some point. Not now. Yay. We're falling. One of my favorite things to do in this game. Fall and fly. Love to fly. Flying is fun. The falls is on this side of the Osa Grande. Falls is on this side, and then the river is even supposed to go out in more of an arc. More of an arc, and then the falls really, like... Yeah, so I can give myself more space. I can always give myself more space. It's kind of why I'm building the towers first, because the towers are the northernmost part. And it's going to be a lot easier to terraform down that way towards the ocean than it's going to be to terraform more this way towards all of this whole continent here. Hello McGee Art, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Nice of you to tune in, I appreciate it. I am trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing, honestly. So slightly not worried about it looking perfect because this land is supposed to have been, like, crafted by ancient eldritch beings that left all these crazy glass structures that do weird things. I'm in Mississippi for my grandpa's funeral. Oh no! That is never good. Although I do understand my grandfather passed away a couple of years ago. And literally exactly a week to the day before Christmas. Which is such a him thing to do. I am currently working on the just absolute bare bones foundations of my mega project. Which is gonna probably require more dirt than I have. But, you know, if I need more dirt, I know where to get some. All of the places that I'm going to have to delete in order to make this work. Hello, pig oinking. Hello, oinky pig. Mr. Oinkers. This is 1007. 107, not 1007. Holy moly. 1007 blocks up. You wouldn't be able to see the land at that point. Can't even see the land at like 200 blocks up. I hope Mississippi is nice despite the occasion. It's probably a little warm and humid this time of year. Well, yeah, we're supposed to be spawning in my creeper farm, not out here. Nope. Not that worried about dying, because I have a totem, but I'd rather not die than die. I'd rather not have to use the totem. I only have 2 of them. If I'm using the totem, I'm doing something wrong. Coughing is a sign that it's time to hydrate. Yeah, fall off the cliff. Alright, put that there. I'm gonna delete it eventually. Right now, I need to look at my maps. It's actually coming together pretty nicely. Yeah, you can't get up here, buddy. I think that'll kind of work. Because I am thinking the towers are going to mostly be in a line. Like, mostly. They're gonna be a little bit forward, backward. Black Spear's gonna be the one that's farthest back. And yeah, a lot of filling in of dirt is going to need to be done. I think what I want to do is get 1 stack of each of the materials I'm going to need for each of the 5 towers. At least the main material. And I think pretty much all of these towers are going to be thinner on the bottom than they are on the top. Which doesn't make logical sense if you were building from, like, a human physics perspective. But when you think about the fact that in the book that this is based off of, the the towers are these like ancient glass structures that were left behind by a civilization that the humans don't know where they went, but all of these glass structures have these like crazy super weird properties. All of the ones in different cities seem to do different things. So there's like one city where all of its like weird alien glass structures like kind of play an eerie music. And in this city, all of the crazy alien glass structures at dusk, they glow in crazy colors. I don't think I'm probably gonna be able to pull that effect off. It would be cool if I could, but I don't think it's happening. I could try to do stuff like that, like, throughout the city. But I don't think I'm gonna get the towers to be able to, like, look like they're glowing from, like, way far away. At the hour, which in the book is called false light, which is pretty cool. But I did test to see, and I'm gonna test again, to see if, like, you're way over here where the docks would be, if you can see the plateau that the towers will be sitting on. He's the Enderman. And I think that the answer is probably gonna be yes, and actually, like, even more yes. Because most of that's probably gonna get taken down a little bit. Okay, but can I not see it because I'm low, or can I not see it because of my render distance? I think it's the render distance, so here, if I go, like, here. Yeah, it was the render distance. And this is probably gonna go down a couple blocks too, so that'll help. Because I want the plateau to be visible above, like, all of the nobility houses and stuff that I'm gonna have to build. Oh, no! Okay, well, I guess I'll stop here, because rockets is... alright. There's so much of this that needs doing. But... look what I am... oh, I meant to get materials that I forgot to get. That's fine. So that's that side of the plateau. This is this side of the plateau, which I should probably beef up a little bit. We are laying the very, very beginning foundations for what is going to essentially be an entire Renaissance Italian-based city. It is based off a book series that I absolutely adore. But I will not be naming on stream because I like to be family friendly, and unfortunately this book series is not family friendly. Though I will say, as far as, like, this book that the city is based off of not being family friendly, there are worse books that it could be based off of, in the things that are not family friendly department. Yeah. This book is mainly just, like curse words and stuff. There's not much, I mean, and crime, because, you know, the whole concept is they're thieves. But, eh. Funny that I thought this was going to be the outline of the plateau, and then I ended up going all the way out like that. Okay, well, I want to see this now that I kind of beefed it up a little bit. Yeah, I do think I like that. at least for now. I am probably gonna have Black Spear be in line with the waterfall. And then everything else is gonna be in front of it. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space. The eternal dilemma of, am I going to have enough space to do this? I don't know. And I don't like not knowing. You know what? I can figure it out. It would be pretty easy if I actually did the thing that I said I was gonna do earlier, which was get the materials. At least somewhat of them. Stop it. Rocket. Okay. One of the materials is glass. One of those materials is going to be obsidian. Which I don't have nearly enough. Well, the obsidian tower is also it's obsidian and tinted glass. One is gonna be purple, which I doubt I have enough. I can use all of the purple stuff that I own. One of them's clear, which is gonna be fine. I can put paper in here because I don't need it to be in my inventory. I can put, There's the amber one. Oh, Dawncatcher I can use netherrack for. And then amber glass. Looking for blocks I can use for amber glass. I might just use wood for now. So, Dawncatcher is the one I want to do first. Well, I think Black Spear is the one I want to do first, actually. Because Black Spear is going to be over here. Because, like, I want to make sure that I'm going to have enough space for the footprint of the tower, but I also want to make sure that I'm going to have enough space for, like, the height of the tower. Black Spear will probably be... See, if Black Spear starts here, Dawncatcher will be up there. So I want a little bit more dirt. Coming off the back of the falls. Ish, like here. And of course, I'm not trying to, like, perfectly copy the city, really. I'm just trying to kind of get the feel of it more. Okay, so I think... Does that show up on the map? Okay, I don't really know. Yeah, it does. 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh. No. 2. Okay. Also, like, I don't care if the towers are super close together, but I don't want them to touch. And, like, I don't want them to touch at the bottom, and I don't want them to touch at, like, the highest point of... Or, like, I don't want them to touch at their widest point, either. Which is gonna make it so that maybe I have to push Black Spear even farther back. I don't know. I might not. Because Black Spear... So the only thing, like, mechanically that I'm planning to do with Black Spear is have the dragon egg be in it. And so all it's really gonna need other than that is for a way for me to get up through the middle. There we go, okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to sleep. I don't have to sleep because I can deal with monsters pretty easily, but I would like to sleep. And also, sleeping makes my creeper farm work better as I'm working on this terraforming project. Makes it easier to pick up the glass that I dropped. Don't have to worry about zombies or creepers or any of that mess. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay. Okay, well. 1, 2, 2. And that's fine. Stonecatcher is probably not going to have a huge, like, wingspan, is what I want to say. Even though that's not technically the correct thing. But that should be a circle. At least enough of a circle. And then, but the actual, like... The actual, most of the tower is probably actually going to be thinner than that. So I'm talking maybe like... And... Okay, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough to have like a 2 wide? Okay. 3. And then 1, 2. So yeah, then I'll probably have a 1 and then a 3. And a 1 and 3. This will make it slightly easier. Yeah, and this spot. Yeah. So that will probably be the size, like there. I can go off into the, over here, and be like, okay. Yeah, so the size of the middle, like, dirt circle is probably gonna be how, like, how big Black Spear's gonna be most of the way up. And then Dawncatcher is shorter than Black Spear, so I can have Dawncatcher cap out before Black Spear gets wider. And that'll help a little bit with the issues I might have with space. Just a little bit. Okay, well... Oh, I fell. So, I have marked out Black Spear, which is good. I think that is where it's gonna go. I'm happy with it on the map. Dawncatcher is gonna basically be, like, slightly in front of it. No, I'm out of dirt. It's okay. So Dawncatcher is probably gonna start about here. And I say start, I mean like... maybe not here. Maybe like here. Dawncatcher is gonna be a little wider, I think. But not too much wider. Just only like a little bit wider. There we go. So that's gonna be Dawncatcher. I think I like the placement of that one. And I'm gonna have to... I think, honestly, I do have to place Raven's Reach before I can place the other two, because that's gonna... Like, Raven's Reach is gonna be, like, thick and really tall. And I kind of wanna... I don't know. I wanna do it... I don't know if I want to do Raven's Reach slightly in front of Dawncatcher or slightly behind Dawncatcher. I think I might do slightly behind Dawncatcher. So... And just slightly behind, meaning it's going to start slightly behind, not it's going to be slightly behind. It's gonna probably start, like, here-ish. Maybe even, like, more... I need to know how much space I have between this side and the other side. Is there like a more centered on this side? This cow scared me. Slightly more centered on this side, and I think that this is a good place for Raven's Reach to start. So 5 is the rest of them, so 5, 6, 7, 9. Here's a thing. Is that visible on the map? It will not be. It's probably gonna be better if I use, like, white glass, because that's gonna be more visible on the map. Dang. Well, it does, I need to pull back up the thing. I made the picture go away of the map of the thing. Okay. Here. So, yeah, I think glass is not visible on maps. So it might be better for me to use a different block. Oh yeah, no, I can't see that at all. Okay. Well, we're gonna use a different block to mark out Raven's Reach, and I think I know what block it's gonna be. I'm gonna use the ice. The ice that I just have a ton of packed ice in my chest over here. Because that will be visible, and it'll be the sort of accent color that I'm using for Raven's Reach. Because Raven's Reach is supposed to be basically just a completely clear tower. Completely clear glass. And I ain't doing that. That's not gonna look good. Granted, I don't know how good you can make a glass tower look in Minecraft. Not that I am, like, all that much of a builder. Anyway. So this is 9. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, and then the 9. And 3, 2. Is it 3, 2, 2? Yes. 3, 2, 2, 1. 2. No. 2, 3. Should be... Oh, wait. Yeah, 3. I've been doing this on the wrong side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be in line with that. Okay, how big is that? Whoo, that's pretty big! Oh, that is also not circular. That's fine. Doesn't need to be perfectly circular. It's a weird alien glass tower. It doesn't need to be perfectly circular. Well, not only is it not completely circular, but I did mess it up somehow. Which gives me an opportunity to fix the fact that it's not perfectly circular. Yeah, you can fall down. Okay, well... Oh, that's not even starting, like, as slightly behind Dawncatcher as I want it to. Okay, well... I might have to do, like, a 7. A 7. I barely even know what I mean by that. I'm sorry if you don't like the sound of breaking glass. But it must be done. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. Ow, that kind of hurt. Sleep before I go pick up all that ice, because I don't want it to, like, get stupid. Oh! Oh, it's a zombie piglin. The zombie piglin is... he's chilling somewhere. Oh, he's right there. It would be funny if zombified piglins just picked up ice because they're like, what is this? What is this thing? I've never seen it before. It's... what is this sensation I've never felt before? Cold? What is cold? Hello, sir. I'm just letting him live his best life here on the overworld. He's never known the Nether. The zombie piglin. The zombified piglin has never known the Nether. I should take him sometime to see his homeland. I guess technically it's not his homeland because he became zombified by being a pig that got struck by lightning. Which I'm guessing would be a similar... I feel like a similar thing to if, like, a pig got struck by lightning and then suddenly gained, like, the level of intelligence of, like, a cat. I don't know if that's comparable. Okay, so maybe I want to start a little bit further back this time, and because I'm also going to make it a little bit smaller. want to do 3. 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. I think 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 makes sense. Maybe. We'll complete the quadrant and see how it looks. It might be 1, 1, 1. And then 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I need to go grab these. Oh, it's big my hole to get in there. Oh, hello. Okay, I think I got all of my ice blocks. Okay, check this. Oh yeah, that looks pretty circular to me. Maybe a little oval-y. Little oval-y, little elongated. Oh, that's fine. So 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. Yeah. 2, and then 1, 1, center, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 7. Uh-oh. Oh, no, wait. I think that is proper. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Raven's Reach. And this is gonna be the bulk of my mega base is gonna be inside this. And this is just gonna be the body of the tower going all the way up. It's gonna be this thickness going all the way up, and then there's gonna be like stuff coming off of it in different places. Which is why it needs to be so far away from the other towers, because it's gonna have other stuff coming off of it. Anyway, I just have to do amberglass, which is probably gonna be, well, let's, hold on. That there, and that there. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna need to move, Black Spear and Dawncatcher. Yeah, because I kind of want Black Spear to be between Dawncatcher and Raven's Reach. Well, I'll fix that later. I'll deal with this side first. Because I am probably going to move Black Spear back a lot more so that it's more, on this side. So it's on, like, the back half of Raven's Reach, and, oh, this is gonna be like, oh, it's not gonna be in line with the waterfall, but whatever, it doesn't need to be in line with the waterfall. It doesn't freaking matter! But yeah, so I'm gonna have to move Dawncatcher over, probably so that it is about here, as in the circle go out, and then Black Spear move back, maybe that way. But I'll worry about that later. I'll probably do that before I end the stream. No, I'm gonna do it now, because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget to do it. Basically, I think I'm just gonna flip it right here, so it'll go so that it's on the other side. Might as well go all the way to the bottom and pick up what I can at this netherrack. I was thinking, netherrack is pretty easy to get. Just go into the nether and blast. Go into the nether and start blasting. Okay. You know, every block you can pick up is one less block that you have to mine later. You know what? No, I don't have any dirt. I don't have any dirt in my inventory. Boop. Okay. Did I take a lot of pains to grab that netherrack? Yes, I did. I did. Okay. 5, 2, 1, 2, 5. Yeah, all of you things are so scary. I'm gonna go sleep so that you burn. And so that it's not raining anymore. The great thing about working on this thing over here is that I'm like the perfect distance away from my creeper farm to be spawning creepers. So like if I go down here, I don't think I've checked on this in like an hour or two. And something that I've been doing is every time I go check on it, I will mine down. Eventually, there will be none of the mountain left. Any creepers trap through? No. But stacking 15 in there. And now that this cart's working again, there's a stack of 20 in there. He's overachieving now because he was missing a little bit. Okay. Let's finish this. Whoop. Okay, there we go. 5. That looks better, but now I don't. Gotta deal with this one now. Which I think I am going to do this. Just so make it a whole lot easier for myself. Now and later, because I will eventually have to fill all this in with dirt regardless. Be better to get as much of it done now as I can. If it needs doing, why not get it done? Man, Swift Snake would be really nice. One stack of dirt at a time, y'all. One stack of dirt at a time. Okay, I need the other map. Yeah. You know, if I had done this in stone, I would have been really mad at myself when I got done with it. Because I'd be like, why the heck did I do this in stone? I have to cover with dirt later anyway. I like that I don't have to mine these with my silk touch pick. They should change that so that all glass works that way. Okay, so now, I think Black Speeder, he's gonna go, like, back here, somewhere. Probably, like, there-ish. I don't need the netherrack anymore. I have placed Dawncatcher where she will stay. I mean, I might as well finish the whole platform. No, absolutely not. This is probably gonna be one of those things, the platform itself, that I chip away at little by little with just the whole terraforming part of this initial part of the project. Okay, so probably about right here is where, like, the center of Black Spear is gonna be. So if I do 4, what if I do 4, 2, 1, 2, 4? How does that look? No. Bah, okay. Four. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 4. See, now I'm thinking maybe it's too far back. But I don't want it to be in line with the side of Raven's Reach, because I feel like that wouldn't look great. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's going to be thicker at the top, and it's going to make it look less weird. And it just looks weird on the map. It doesn't look too weird here. Okay. I must have lost some pieces of glass at some point. There we go. So Raven's Reach, not Raven's Reach, Black Spear, Dawncatcher, Raven's Reach. For now. And then the other two, which are gonna go on the other side. Amber glass, which I don't have enough. I do not by any means have enough oak planks for. But there are a lot of dandelions up here. And I did not end up using the clear glass for Raven's Reach. So I can make some yellow glass. And I can dig I can dig yet another thing down here. Check on this. Stack and a half, stack and a half. Stack of 24. He's really overachieving. You know what? I have 3 crafting tables in my inventory. One of them can go here. Bunch of yellow dye. Bunch of yellow glass. Look at that. Just an invisible wandering trader there. You know, I can go put some of the weird extraneous stuff in my inventory away. Amber glass is gonna be really thin, but it's gonna have a lot of, like, stuff coming off of it. So, it's gonna be thin, but it's gonna have, like, a thicker, full deal, like, full circle. I think amber glass is gonna be sort of between the side of amber glass is gonna be sort of between the side of Raven's Reach and the side of Dawncatcher. Or the side of Raven's Reach and the side of Black Spear. Blah. Sorry, I gotta stretch. Sometimes you gotta do that. That whole stretching thing. Okay. Dye. It's been going in here. And then I have the glass. The ice can go in there. Random stone can go in here. This stupid big map that I made that doesn't help me. Or actually, I kind of want to see what the big map looks like now. Look at it get to reveal all of the new stuff that I built. Whoa. That's kind of great. Kind of cool. Okay. Should probably get some of that handy dandy dirt in my inventory. So Westwatch is gonna be like way out here, pretty much. Like here. And Westwatch is where my nether portal will go. The grass will get to it eventually. I just feel the need to do this. Westwatch is gonna be a pretty thick tower. And it's gonna be the only one that's sort of more squarish. It's gonna be more toward the front here. I think it's gonna be the one that's closest to, like, the edge of the plateau. And I have, not a lot. I'm gonna use the purpur, because I have more of the purpur. So this is gonna be more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably do 7. It's gonna be more like this. Just a little dirt placing side quest here. I want to get out of my inventory. Okay, there we go. This tower is gonna end up being pretty big. Hold on. Do I want it to be this big? Oh, that actually doesn't look. That doesn't look too bad on the thing. That's fine. So that, and then that, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have more dirt? Yes. This is meant to have more, like, watchtower vibes. Like, it's why it's called, it's actually why I chose this design for Westwatch that I'm using. Because it's more like a sort of Renaissance Italian, medieval to Renaissance Italian, like, city watchtower. Because a lot of my thought process that, pardon my yawning. A lot of my thought process that went into designing how the towers actually look, I used inspiration from various, like, because the book is somewhat obviously aesthetically based on, like, Renaissance Italy. Renaissance or, like, late medieval period Italy, at least the first book, very, like, sort of Venice-y. With, like, the city with the canals and all the, like slotted sleeves and things like that. I love partially built, mappies. When I need more dirt, I can just dig out more of this. It's storage that hasn't been unstored yet. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that, and this, that, this, that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. Maybe it is gonna be big. Still not bigger than Raven's Reach, so I'm not worried about it. They are supposed to be big. As long as they're not bigger than the biggest one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Wow. Okay, cool. That is definitely the shape I want for that. Beautiful. That is exactly what I want. And so now, I mean, honestly, Amberglass can even go even further up, like here. Because I do think Amberglass is definitely the weirdest one. So it's gonna go here somewhere. Doesn't have to go super far back now. Probably like here would be the beginning of Amberglass. Okay, so this is a 7. So I'm gonna do 3. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, that's a big no. I can just have it avoid that part though. Hold on, I'm redoing this. Because I really just want to do the actual, like, main neck of the tower, basically. For Amberglass. Because Amberglass is, like, weird little things jutting out of it can, like, deliberately miss Raven's Reach. And I can also, like, shunt it that way a little bit if I need to. Amberglass is, like, not a super important tower for me to get built super early. Because it is, like, fully a frivolous one, basically. I mean, the main thing that I'm probably gonna do with Amberglass is, like, store music discs and stuff there, and maybe try and have it do it. I don't know if you can actually, like, pull music discs in and out of a jukebox with a hopper yet, or not. Or if that's still something that you just have to add with data packs. Which I might do some data packs at some point. Just gonna grab my rocket. Grab my rocket chest. We're gonna make some rockets. I need to have, like, the ability to just pull a stack of rockets out of the ether. I do kind of want to, like, go up and look down on this. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I kind of like how it's coming along. I might push this back just a couple more blocks. Like, back and maybe that way. A little bit, because I kind of want Westwatch to be, like, the one that's farthest out of the way of all 5 of them. I might just push it, like, back 2 blocks and then over, like, 1. need to craft large amounts of rockets. Okay. I'm just glad I'm getting a decent amount of gunpowder from this thing. Even though it's not by any means fully optimized yet. There we go, okay. So more rockets than I had before, and I still have more gunpowder. What was I putting in here? Oh, in my rocket box. Duh. Duh. My rocket box. Okay, this is... No, this is map 50. And that is actually showing up on it, which is nice. I think I want to put it even further up, like here. Maybe even like there. Or there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's 7 in diameter, it'd be 3. Okay. I think this is gonna be most of Hourglass. It's gonna go up and then just cap off at the top. Pretty sweet, simple. And I am gonna move Westwatch, and I'm probably actually, no, I'm not gonna move it. I was gonna say, I might actually move it closer, but I'm not doing that. There is, like, you know, I could make the towers fully like they would have been in the books. But in this handy-dandy world, they just need to be for me. In this little Minecraft world, the towers only need to be for me. I might do the thing that I said I definitely wasn't going to do and move Westwatch closer. I also feel like Amberglass is so small. But I feel like Amberglass can be small and then it can, like, go out. Because it's supposed to go, like, have weird flutings and stuff that make noise. Interesting. But I do... Honest, I think Westwatch is okay where it is. I think Westwatch is okay where it is. That's not what I wanted to open. I wanted to get dirt. It's a very small amount of dirt that I have. Okay, I'm gonna make amberglass a little bit bigger. But not too much bigger. Okay, I think I... Alright, hold on. Yeah, I do think I like that size a little bit better. Okay, so... my next order of business is gonna be about how tall I want each of these towers to be. But I am gonna start with Westwatch, and I'm gonna finish with Westwatch. I'm going to use all the purple things in my inventory. And that is not tall enough. I mean, these things are supposed to be huge. But what I can do, because really, like, my main, the entire main reason that I want to do Westwatch first is because I want my freaking nether portals to be in the place that they're gonna be for my nether hub, so that I can dig out my nether hub and I can start working on my nether tunnels so that I can have a nice nether. And when I have a nice nether, it'll make it a lot easier to set up all the other infrastructure that I'm gonna need to do all of the things. But I want my... like, I want where my portals are gonna be first. And they're gonna be way the heck up there. But I also realized that nether portals, you don't have to, like... you can go in nether portals at different heights, so I can have nether portals here. Maybe even out even more, and then, like, the middle will be, I can fly up or stair up or water column or whatever. And then this tower will be probably where I store all of my stuff that I get in the nether. This is gonna be an interesting... or maybe not store all my stuff I get in the nether, but it'll be where, like, silos are for, like, farms that are for nether stuff. So... which I think in the overworld is literally just gonna be, nether wart. Maybe, if I can find, like, an automatic or semi-automatic farm for the fungus trees. But yeah, this tower is gonna be nether tower. But, for it to be nether tower, this is the... so... front, I can have this... I can put a floor down, probably made out of purple concrete, at least for now, and I can change it later, and then I can put my nether portals in, but we are going to worry about that in the next stream, which may or may not be tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream tomorrow yet. It's mainly going to probably be determined by whether or not my family's doing anything for Memorial Day. But it is time for me to sleep. I am tired, and Tired Peanut does not do things well, and possibly ends up dying. Oh, Oh, there was one more thing that I wanted to do, which was the entire reason that I went to get a bunch of diamonds. I forgot to do it. So we're gonna do that in the next stream. Anyway, I hope y'all have a fantastic day, and bye-bye! We're not rating out today because I only have 2 viewers, and it's me, myself, and I.